This is fancy. Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. This is fancy.
Fancy, right.
Wow, my kitchen just upgrade. Annie.
Nice to meet you, Annie.
Nice to meet you. Hi, and over there.
I'm Lynn. Very nice to
Hi,
meet you.
nice to meet you too. So I. Roasted, but if you have roasted bone, let's say that after Thanksgiving you have your turkey left, you actually can do this. Out of 10 liters of soup like this, I probably use about max is this, or you can just use about this much compared to the regular one. The regular one is less spicy, the flavor is less compared to organic one. You're just gonna get all the flavor from it, but try to avoid not to let them burn too much. We actually take all the bone, everything out. That's when we actually put the rest of the herbs. Time. The toilet is really far away, all the way at the corner of the garden. So when I say corner, so I'm here, the toilet probably at the end of the building. That's really far. So even I yell, my mom won't hear me. So my mom would cook in a pot of soup. And my two little brother down here. So basically the kitchen there is about probably not this high, but high enough that my brother cannot climb up. They were like 2-3 years old and I was 6. So basically I actually climb up and I just like squat and sit right there to watch in the soup. And my brother like, no, I'm hungry. I'm like, fine, okay. I thought I'm big enough that I can carry the pot. I don't know how heavy the pot for me at that time, but it was hot and it was heavy enough that I actually go all the way. So it's here, the scar I still have, and it go all over. And because we were really poor, super poor, my mom actually ended up using banana leaf just to cool me down. So we didn't go to hospital or anything like that. But do I remember the pain? No. I remember the incident. I remember the taste. I remember that my brother calling me that they hungry. That's all I remember. I remember that my mom was so far away. I couldn't call her. And nowadays I become a chef. But the thing is, it doesn't scare me. And actually, before you guys came, I actually got burned a bit right here. Because this one, it was right here too close. And I would completely have no idea. And I'd wrap it. But that's what happened when you cook. When you actually, like almost you play with fire every day. And sometimes it happens. And I hope that sometimes it burns a bit. It doesn't mean that you're gonna stop, right? So if you have inner passion and either by joy or by force, but the end of the day, that I be able to cook a beautiful, delicious meal. So I think that's the most matter to me, and I'm continue. I never go to school for cooking. I went to George Brown but for fashion designer. And I did not become a fashion designer. And I switched to fashion management, but I not enough in fashion field at all. I worked for restaurants since I 17 years old. So today I'm 37. So I started to cook when I was 5, and I started working for many restaurants, when I turned 17 until now. And I opened my restaurant 8 years ago. And I got trained by my mom, my auntie, my grandma, which is the love of my life. I learned gardening and cooking firstly from her, my grandma, and then my mom recently showed me how to cook the last more than 10 years. But I have my grandma, I have my auntie, because at that time we moved a lot. So I have a chance to learn from different people, from different places. I think it's lucky that I actually went through a lot with those experiences, because it gives me a chance to learn, and here I am. So that's the story of my cooking. This is not exact the brand that I'm using at the restaurant, but the quality is similar, and Longos have them right here. So I already soaked them in here in cold water. You have to soak them in cold water at least an hour to 2 hours before you use it. Vietnamese sauce. It's almost like every Vietnamese dish, we actually have fish sauce in it. We marinate meat with fish sauce, with fish sauce. All the soup have a little bit of fish sauce, or stir fry, like you name it. We just like the taste of it. So this is for a soup, but you can put this if you like chai. The flavor is strong too. Okay, you put right on top first.
Okay.
Yeah. No, my goodness, that's fine. So because you want to lock it in, right?
So like, okay,
Then
yes.
now you start your roll. Press them down and roll. Press them down and roll. Press it down and roll.
Jen, do you want me to take a picture of yours?
And don't forget to come to my restaurant.